Is that good? You know, I just find it really funny how when you come up with ideas that'll get you out of the system, people in the system will literally fight to the fucking death to put that idea down and to find every single negative aspect and every risk associated with it every single time. And this is why the system is so strong. And this is what is policing it, are people who are a part of it and who have been a part of it for many years and who believe in it. They're the ones policing it. The government and whoever the fuck created it gives it to these people initially, and they just grow up and you're just in the system. And just because that's all you know, then you police it to other people. And when people come up with ideas that go against that and that can get them out of it, people that are in the system are going to do whatever the fuck they can to keep you in it. This is what I have seen. I know certain people who are very ingrained, people who are all about the system, who promote it, because there's people who are in it who promote it, people who are in it that hate it, people who, and then there's people who are not in the system and who love not being in the system, right? And the people that are in the system that promote it and like it, or maybe they don't like it, but they have gotten trapped in it. And because they have gotten trapped in it, they want to pretty much make you stay trapped in it because they had to do it. So, you have to do this too. Everybody has to do this. I did it. So you have to do it too, sort of mentality, especially with older folks, right? So that's pretty much where that comes from with, teachers, parents, older people don't always give you good advice. The people that you come in contact with, most of them who are in the system and who have normal jobs, who are quote unquote normal people, are going to give you advice allocated towards the system, not towards happiness or success. So it depends on who you're talking to, whether or not they'll give you good advice, right? Because everybody just gives advice based on what they know. They're not gonna try to give you advice based on things that they don't know most of the time, and you can tell if they are. But yeah. So people in the system are pretty much, whether they realize it or not, they're going to push really, really hard against you if you make any sort of effort to get out of it, because you feel as though you'll be happier out of it, right? And really, you just have to know your own values, and you have to know what you want. And once you know what you want for your life, then you realize and you can figure out who you should be listening to and what type of people you should follow. And probably 99 times out of 100, that isn't people you know, unfortunately. You can seek them out. But people that are just already readily available to you have a very low chance of being a person that is going to suit your subjective needs and is going to be perfectly crafted to give you the advice that you need. And this is where searching specific mentors down, books, videos, tutorials, and people online and books are excellent sources of this. because you can intentionally track down experts in a particular thing that you want to know about, you know? And it's kind of sad because once you figure out who really is an expert and they just have unlimited information online for either free or cheap cost, then it almost devalues every single thing that people tell you who you know. Because it's like, why the fuck should I listen to you when I can just consume this other knowledge from people who have results and who know very, like 100% know what they're fucking talking about based on their results? Why would I listen to you on that particular subject? You know what I mean? So if you see someone giving you advice on fucking relationships or something like that, and they don't have a good relationship, like, why, what the fuck? Like, seek down a particular person who is an expert in that field and follow them, you know? It's just insane. But yeah, this is just, that sort of goes on the point of people are always going to drag you to where they feel you should go, right? Or what they think is optimal for you, or whatever. But I got an issue with this. I got an issue with telling people my plans, telling people what I'm testing out or want to do. And pretty much what that does is, I've heard this from many different sources, that once you tell somebody that you're going to do something, then you pretty much feel like you pseudo-accomplished that already just by telling them. And therefore you'll be less motivated to actually do it. That's one reason you shouldn't tell anybody about your big goals. And if you tell people about your big goals, whether or not it's a good idea or not, they'll probably give you a misguided view on it. So they'll probably tell you that it's like fucking stupid when they have no knowledge about it. And then that'll demotivate you and then just, that could throw off a lot of your motivation and momentum towards that goal. Or maybe they'll tell you that it's great and, oh my God, that's so good. Like, but it's really just, it's not anything insane. Like, they have no information on it. They're just giving you false confidence. I feel like the best response you can really hear when you're telling someone about something somewhat outlandish that you want to do in your life, if you're telling somebody about that, the appropriate response, in my opinion, is to just be like, oh yeah, that's great, and to accept it and not give a extremely one-sided, judgmental view on that. That's what you want to be hearing most of the time. And if somebody is giving an extreme one-sided view on it, you can't let that affect you too much, because especially if you know that they don't fucking understand what's going on with that, then you can't listen to it. It doesn't matter who they are, right? So yeah, I just want to make this video just to, you know, fucking tell you guys that, give you permission to do whatever outlandish thing that you want to do, and to just accept just believe in yourself, believe in your own intuition rather than seeking validation from other people on what you want to do, especially if it's outlandish. Just continue doing it. Try your best not to tell people about it, and just continue on that path. Keep going with it, and your results will speak for it, right? That's the best way. All right, peace.